In the vertebrate justice system, the animals are represented by two separate but equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Paul the pigeon was found dead in his home shortly after returning from his year-long round-the-world trip to Japan, Central America, and Central Europe. The corpse contains high levels of toxins, which are believed to be the possible cause of death. We have 3 suspects.
Suspect 1. Mr. Pufferfish, in the Tetradontidae family and Tetradontidae order. Pufferfish are commonly found in the tropics. Possible evidence. Pufferfish bodies have hidden spines which are only visible when the fish has acquired enough air to puff up. The spines and skin contain a poisonous toxin that paralyzes muscles and causes the victim to stop breathing. Pufferfishes are among the most poisonous animals on Earth. Once inflated, they release a neurotoxin called tetrodotoxin on their skin, which is 100 times more toxic than cyanide. This chemical can cause death within minutes by inducing dizziness and vomiting, followed by numbness and prickling over the body, rapid heart rate, decreased blood pressure, and muscle paralysis. A single pufferfish has enough toxin to kill 30 human adults. Possible motives. A lover's triangle. The victim was seen flying above Mr. Pufferfish's complex geometric nest. During mating season, males tend to be romantic and make intricate nests for their potential mate. These nests are round and sometimes more than 6 feet in diameter. It's believed that Paul the pigeon might have had a relationship with Mr. Pufferfish's mate. Previous convictions. Between 1996 and 2006, 44 incidences were reported of pufferfish poisoning in Japan. These fish are considered a delicacy known as fugu in Japan, where improper preparation can lead to death after consumption.
Suspect 2. Saul the fire salamander in the Salamandridae family and Caudata order. He lives in Central European forests, commonly around hilly areas. He likes to hide in fallen leaves and mossy tree trunks. Potential evidence. Fire salamanders have poisonous glands that are concentrated in certain areas of the body, especially around the head and the dorsal skin surface. The colored portions of the animal's skin usually coincide with these glands. The toxin found in these animals is salamandrin, which causes convulsions, respiratory paralysis, and eventual death. Possible motive. During mating season, once a male salamander becomes aware of a potential mate, he confronts her and blocks her path. The male rubs her with his chin to express his interest in mating. Paul and Saul were former best friends until Paul the pigeon was seen rubbing the chin of Saul's fair lady. Previous convictions, no known. Suspect 3. Riek, the blue poison dart frog in the Dendrobatida family and Anura order. Riek is a dance instructor with classes in the rainforests of Central and South America. His classes are known for having high success rates for finding mates. When a blue poison dart frog is looking for a mate, a female will approach the male and rub her nose on his. The new couple will then do a dance until the male finally leads the female to a good breeding location. The victim was last seen in one of Riek's dance classes. Potential evidence. Poison dart frogs are one of the most poisonous animals in the world. Toxic compounds are absorbed via contact with the skin, with enough toxin to kill 20,000 mice. The toxin is an alkaloid that causes paralysis and eventual death. Toxin origin is currently unknown. Motive. Each foot has 4 toes, which each have a flattened tip with a suction cup pad used for gripping. The tips of the toes in females are round, while males have heart-shaped tips. Witnesses report seeing Paul repeatedly bully Riek's sister during her brother's dance classes. Previous convictions, no known.
4 to 6 weeks later.
The autopsy report shows multiple puncture wounds underneath the down feathers on the belly of Paul. Mr. Pufferfish was located by the authorities and taken into custody. Upon questioning, a confession was obtained. Mr. Pufferfish faces 7.5 years in prison for murder.